Alrighty, PG-13. Now I don't have every Viper, but I'm gonna try to go through all the Vipers that I do have, and I do have 51 Vipers, or different Vipers. Now, there is more. There's always more. But the Cobra Viper started in 1983 with the Viper Pilot. Now this is a Black Major custom, but you know, I just had to get them and throw them into the mix because I'm not gonna pay $400 or more for a Viper Pilot. Just not happening. So I made my own. Now we're gonna try to get through this, and we'll see. So now in 1983 we had the Viper Glider Pilot, and the Viper name probably came from Battlestar Galactica because I think they had a ship called the Viper. Now in 1986 we got our first Cobra Viper Trooper or Cobra Viper Soldier, whatever you want to call him. He replaced the Cobra Soldier, and obviously this version of the Viper. So we have, well, I'm not going to go by year. Didn't set it up for that. So I'm just going to start naming Vipers, and then you can tell me which Vipers am I missing. So we're going to start off with Toxo Viper. There's another version of Toxo Viper, and there's still one more, a Zombie Toxic Viper. And then we have Hydro Viper. We have Techno-Viper, and I think there was a Steel Brigade one, but I'm not sure if they called it Viper, because we have a Star Viper back there. Next we have Secto Viper. Then we have the 1994 Viper. We have Sonic Fighter Viper, Python Patrol Viper. We have the Tele Viper, and then we have the what they call them, Python Viper, which they still should have just kept them as Techno-Viper. But then we have Ninja Viper, again Black Major Customs. Not going to spend like crazy amounts of money. Then we have another Viper. Then we have a Viper Ninja. Then we have a Heat Viper, and we have another Heat Viper and another Heat Viper. We have a Star Viper, Astro Viper. We have Cyber Viper, I think it's called. We have Shadow Viper, Sub Viper. Oh yes, I think there's another Toxic Viper that looks like Sub Viper. Then we have Aero Viper. We have Laser Viper, Python Patrol version, and the colors suck. Then there's a Motor Viper. We have a Laser Viper, another Laser Viper, and then we have a Flak Viper, and there is another version of the Flak Viper. Then we have a Rock Viper and another Rock Viper. Hopefully this will be able to zoom in here. Then we have the Alley Viper, the Ice Viper, the Gyro Viper, the Ice Cream Viper, Track Viper, Helo Viper. We have the Night Viper, but I'm still missing the one version, the original version, because it has a black lens. Then we have more Alley Vipers, and I'm still missing some Alley Vipers. I think there's a yellow one in the mix, and that's obviously the Rock Viper that I talked about. We have another Viper, and I believe this one has a gold on his mask. Then we have a Green Viper, and I believe there's another Green Viper, just darker. And then there was a 3-pack, and you got 2 Blue Vipers, but they call them Troopers, and a Gray Trooper, which is still a Viper to me, so I'm including them into the Viper mix. Then we have a Red Viper, another Blue Viper, and I think he has a gold mask, and then another Viper, and you can tell the legs, you know, they're different. And obviously I said the Green Viper. So we've covered 51 Vipers. I don't have a few of the Vipers, and I believe that is the 1989. So I'm missing a few Vipers, and that's just Oh yes, there's another, I think there's another red Ninja Viper. So if anyone can tell me what exactly I am missing for my Viper collection. I'm also missing one 1997 Viper. So there's quite a few Vipers out there. Like, there's no other, what's the word? No site to list or checklist to list all the different versions of Vipers that are out there. So, but again, there's two Vipers that I'm missing for 1989, and that is the Frag Viper. You know, you could probably get them easier in a lot instead of trying to buy them individual. And I'm missing, obviously, the Night Viper. So, and again, a 1997 Viper. Now, I don't think I missed any Vipers, so I could be... it's so hard to say if I am missing any Vipers, but these are all the different Vipers. Now, there are obviously favorites. I don't think the Red Ninja Satan was considered a Red Ninja Viper, but I'm not 100% sure. If you want to have a discussion about the Red Ninja Viper, if Satan is the Red Ninja Viper, but nonetheless, now would eels be considered a Viper? Because you have to be, and same with sea slug, you have to be a Viper before you can go into any of these, how you say, special force of Cobra. So I'm not sure if I'm missing out any of them, but hopefully I'm not, because there's quite a few to go on. And like Alec Vipers, there's, oh yes, there's an orange. So maybe I'm missing two Alec Vipers, because there's a Battle Corps one I thought I might have had, but so there's a yellow, and there's also, so I'm missing those two. Anyone wants to donate a Viper, feel free to. Help me build my Viper army. So again, I don't know what else I'm missing, but you know, we're trying to figure it out, and it is harder to find some of those ones. Oh yes, so here he is. This one shouldn't be too hard to find. There's the Flak Viper in orange, and then there is another Alley Viper. Now, it was cool. There was a lot of cool Vipers in this line. Oh, I wonder, the Star Brigade Astro Viper as well in blue. You know, I just almost forgot about that one. Oh, wow. So what is your favorite Viper? And do you love to army build Vipers? I mean, this is a whole army of specialized Vipers. I mean, I love the look of the Motor Viper. Motor Viper, I loved the Ice Viper. You know, they're sorry. Some people love the Hydro Viper. As the Techno-Viper, you know, you got your Cobra Mechanic. Secto Viper, I'm not so much of a fan of. I mean, he gets beat out by this one for sure, the Ice Viper. And obviously people love the Alley Vipers. Some of these Vipers just really suck. Some of them don't, but some of them are awesome. So which is your favorite Viper? I mean, the Alley Viper is just up there. I do love the Sub Viper, but again, the Toxo Vipers are pretty cool. So there's so many different Vipers, and so many different colors and versions of Vipers. I would love to see more Ninja Vipers, red Ninja Vipers in the line. So hopefully Super 7 is gonna just blow our minds away. But since China's preparing for war, I don't know if we're gonna get those figures. And if the West is not building up their forces to counter China's buildup of their forces, then I think we're pretty much screwed. As well as the Russian nuclear satellites. Maybe China's got nuclear satellites. So if the West is just gonna sit there and say, oh, hope for nothing to happen, if you're not preparing in the West, You're sitting ducks. You might as well just surrender to China right now then. Canada surrenders to China. We have no army. Please don't kill our citizens. You know, that's just so pathetic. Anyways, hopefully we don't go to war, but again, it's just not looking good. But anyways, anyone wants to donate parts of a well, glider Viper, that would be awesome. My friend that died of cancer, I believe I got him a glider pilot. I got him a Grunt for his birthday when we were kids, but we lost it. We threw it, it hit a car, and it was gone. Kind of sucked. Oh, but you know, I do love the Python Patrol Vipers, and I love that Crimson Viper. You know, it's just so many different Vipers. I love Gray Viper, Blue Vipers, and they just look really sharp. So that 3-pack was awesome. Even the green Vipers. We should get like a camouflage Viper. You know, a green camouflage Viper. And you know, those Heat versions, I think it's 1989, the Heat Viper looked awesome. And the Laser Viper's pretty cool. The Rock Vipers, the ones with the skull mask rock. People love the Night Vipers as well. So what is your favorite Vipers? List, you know, maybe list the first 5 or the first 10 that you might like. I mean, obviously Televiper's alright, but 94 Viper would have looked better with a different color. Maybe if he's black and red, or black and blue, black and blue, red and blue. You know, we did need a few more different Arctic Vipers, so maybe they could make an Arctic Viper for us. You never know. Because you got specialized Vipers, like the Track Viper back there, drives the tank. The Strato Viper, obviously for the Cobra Night Raven. And you have, well, I don't have the Condor for the Aero Viper, but you know, the Gyro Viper, man, that was it, the Manta, the Mamba, Cobra Mamba, Manta. Actually, that would be cool. And then, you know, the Star Viper. The Star Viper is pretty awesome. I think he drives the Stellar Stiletto. So there is specialized, oh well, as the Stun, Cobra Stun. So the Motor Viper drives the Cobra Stun. So there is a lot of cool specialized Vipers in the line. You know, maybe they should have had some more vehicle drivers. And I think these are the battle copters. These Hail Vipers. Now, obviously, if anyone wants to send me a lake piece, I could fix this one. But I just got this cheap because I wasn't going to spend the money on certain figures. Because, you know, if you can't get it cheap in a lot, then those figures that are priced or way overpriced, then it's not worth it. Unless you're like really set on getting, or dead set on getting something. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Should we have some more Viper glider pilots? You know, maybe Super 7 can make us some Cobra Viper pilots from the original. That would be fantastic. What do you think Super 7 will give us? We can't forget, I love the Astro Viper. Looks like something out of Star Wars, and I did love Star Wars, but I had to sell my collection. Sucks. It rivaled my Joe collection because I had over 1,000 Star Wars figures and hundreds of vehicles and bases. But oh well. Anyways, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. That's all the time we have for now.